Hello everyone! Thanks for checking out today's Wix tutorial video. Today we're going to learn how to redesign a Wix website. So let's get started. By the way, I'm not an expert when it comes to designing. This is just how I do things and I'm going to show you my process. You can choose whatever element or whichever part of your website you want to redesign or edit first. Today, let's start talking about how we can change our website's background or our strip background. So this is actually already a very lovely background, as you can see, but if you want to change it, you're going to click on the strip and then click on the change strip background right over here. You'll be able to see this window, and from here, you'll have the option to either use a plain color for your background, an image, or even a video if you want to. But personally, I think an image would be nicer. So I'm going to click on image. By the way, you can actually use media or images from Wix under the Explore category. They've got media from Wix, Shutterstock, and Unsplash. So if you're looking for something specific, you can type that over here. Say, for example, corporate. Type it down, and relevant pictures will show up right over here. So you can then just use those images. But in my case, I'd like to upload my very own files. So I'm going to click on Upload Media. And I can just either drag and drop my files here or upload from computer with this button. So this is the option that I'm going to go with. So I'm going to navigate to the location where my files are, and I'm going to select them. In case I want to choose multiple things at the same time, I click on one and then press the control button on my keyboard and then highlight another one until I finish highlighting everything. And then I'm going to click on open to upload those files to Wix. They're going to load up right over here. And I'll be able to, well, once they're fully loaded, I'd be able to find them under the Site Files category. So everything that I've uploaded onto Wix will show up here under the Site Files button. So here are our images. We're going to select one that we can work on today. I think this one's lovely, so perhaps we're going to go with that. In case you want to make minor edits to your photo, then you can have simple tools over here on the right side of this window. So you have the options to crop and edit, adjust its colors and lighting and saturation, etc. And then you can also create a video out of it if you want to, or you can also cut out the background of your photo. If this is something you want, then you can click on this or these tools. You also have tags. You can add tags to your photo, and then file info. You'll be able to view your file information over here. So once everything's all set, then you can click on change background and your background will be changed. There you go. I think it's looking really lovely so far, so I'm quite happy with it. Let's talk about editing our texts. So, in order to edit our text, we're going to click on that specific text, and then we're going to click on Edit Text over here. Input whatever text you want to input over here. And if you want to change your text's appearance, you can do so by going to this window right here, where you'll get to format your text and change it to a different theme, change its font, resize it, turn it to bold or italics or underlined, change its color or highlight color, add a link to it, adjust its alignment or turn it into a bulleted or numbered list, adjust its indentions, or change its text direction. You can even add effects So Wix has several options here for you to choose from. You also have character and line spacing. You also have the option to display your text as a vertical text. All you have to do is just toggle this button, and there you go. I don't need that really, so I'm not going to turn that on. And then finally, you have SEO and accessibility. So yeah, you can choose an HTML tag for that specific text. In this case, this is our H1, so we're going to designate it as H1. But really, this is just optional, and you can just tweak things however you want to. Adjust everything according to your preferences. Once you're done, you can just exit this window, no worries. Wix will automatically save your changes for you. And in case you'd like to add specific elements to your website, then to do that, you can go to the plus button on the sidebar. Here you'll be able to find lots of elements that you can choose from. So you have text, images, buttons, strips, decorative elements, boxes, gallery, and so on and so forth. So just skim through these items and you'll be able to find what you need under their categories. So, yeah. And of course, in order to make your website really nice, it would be nice to have several web pages for your website. So to manage your pages and sub pages, you're going to go to the pages and menu right over here. And here you'll be able to see all of your pages. In this case, we don't really have any sub pages, but instead we do have anchors. So once a user clicks on one of these buttons, instead of taking them to a different web page on the same website, it'll just automatically scroll down to where that specific information is. And by the way, everything that'll show up here on your menu will depend on what's here on your, what do you call that? Pages and menu category. So if you'd like to add another page, you can click on the Add Page button here. Another window will appear. So you can add a blank page to be able to start from scratch, or you can use some templates, pre-made templates here that you can customize or modify. I'm not going to be doing that for now, but they do have several templates here. They have templates for about pages, for services, for projects, contact, general, landing page, even 404 error message. And they've got features such as store, bookings, blog, pricing plans, and dynamic pages in case you're going to need these features on your website. Well, at least you know where to find them. So I'm just going to exit this. And one more very important thing when redesigning your website, do not ever forget to optimize your website's mobile view. So to go to your mobile view, click on this phone icon over here. And here you'll be able to rearrange how you'd like your website to look like on mobile mode. So you can go ahead and rearrange all these elements, make it look organized and nice. And you don't have to worry because if you rearrange elements here, it will not affect the placement of your elements on the desktop mode. So it's all good to go. And by the way, here on the sidebar, we've already talked about add elements and pages and menu. Let's talk about the other things in case you might find them handy as you redesign your website. So the second button is called the add section button. So this is where you'll be able to see different section templates that you can use and modify. Next, we have pages and menu. Once again, this is where you manage your menu, pages, subpages, as well as your anchors. Next, you have site design. So this is where you can customize your site theme. You can change your color theme, text theme, page background, and page transitions over here. Next, you have the Add Apps button. So this is where you can find, select, and install apps and features on your website. You can just type in whatever you're looking for right over here, and results will show up here. Next, you have My Business. So this is where you can manage bookings, payments, chats, and so much more. Next, you have the Media button. This is where you can access your uploaded files as well as import files from different platforms, and also find some photos under Free Wix Images and Free Wix Videos. You can also find images from Shutterstock over here. And finally, we have CMS. So this is where you can easily manage your site content. This is something you're going to need to install, so click on Add to Site if it's something you need on your site. So easily manage your site, you can set up content collections, create hundreds of dynamic pages, and collect info from site visitors. Once you're done customizing, you can click on Preview to see what your website would look like live or once it's published. Okay, so this is how our website is going to look like. Looking good so far. And if you're not happy about something, you can always go back to the editor by clicking the Back to Editor button, and you can make all the necessary changes until you're happy with your website. Okay, and once everything's all set, then you're ready to publish your website. So go ahead and click on Publish. And that's it for today. We hope you found our video today of help somehow. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. We're a new channel, so please help us grow by sharing and liking our videos. If you want to see more Wix tutorials from us, then please consider subscribing. That's all for today. Thanks so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next video. You guys have a great day.